Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi, I'm Jen.
I'm Neal.
We haven't done a podcast in a long time. I missed you guys so much. We talk about reality TV. We live in Canada where gummies are legal and I take one.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, I don't take gummies. We shouldn't talk about
No.
it. Okay. We are rated R, though. I mean, I let an F-bomb slip every once in a while.
That could still be PG-13.
Damn!
You get your one per episode.
Damn, did you just, relegate me to...
Or is it one per season on syndicated television?
No, you can't do it on television.
Or on cable.
No.
In one...
Cable can do as much as they want. No.
I'm pretty sure Walking Dead, they've always said you get one per season.
Dang, now I gotta look into it. No, you can't be right. Definitely true for movies, though. Because Hamilton... Guys, we talk about reality TV. We're here because of Love is Blind. We had to come to you.
Season 9, I think. Denver.
I need you. This is me speaking to the audience right now. I've never had such a hard time watching a television show.
This season's a train wreck.
I know I'm like a mid-elder millennial, which is one of my other favorite things to bring up besides the fact that I'm a teacher and also a data scientist. Girl, she's got a new title next to her name. Okay. Love is Blind.
She's a star.
No, that's a sad song. Why would you sing Britney Spears' Lucky right now? At the risk of sounding cringy or cringe.
Okay, boomer.
Is that cringe? Say it.
Okay, get your point. Let's go.
Okay, we're watching episode 10, so they are starving us after feeding us. We got 6 episodes straight at the drop.
And then we got 3 episodes the following week.
Literally trickling in. Hateful.
6,
mean.
3, 2, 1, 1. What an awful format.
Is it really 1-1?
Yes.
No, there's no way all the weddings. 1, I bet there's 2 more to come next week.
No, it's the wedding episode and then the reunion the following week.
Is the wedding episode 2.5 hours? Because I'll be mad if it's not. Here's the thing. I hate it so much.
Because it's one episode, it's not all 5 are going to the altar, I would assume.
No, you don't say. Guys, we haven't talked about Love Island yet. Sometimes I take 10 and get absolutely schnozzled. The other night, for the first time ever, I took 50. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm going to say. I took 50, and I didn't feel it.
You were mad.
What a waste!
What a waste.
I don't drink, so I don't know if you ever feel like you, waste a beer or something. Anyway, not Love Island.
Love is Blind.
Even though we kind of gave up on Love Island games. But last time we were talking to you guys, it was because I couldn't believe Tamra and Emily,
yes.
our Orange County girls. This is worse. This is better? ? I can't get enough and never want to see a second again. Neal rewound. And I cannot believe this is why we are coming to you right now. This is what it's about. I cannot believe the episode's name is not I Just Want to Eat My Chalupa. Neal rewound the episode so that I would eyes on the screen, because I'm working at the same time as we're watching this, eyes on the screen, watch him say that, because that's the most Neal thing of all time. What the hell is happening between these two people? So we have the salon owner who has 16 pieces of extension in her hair. No judgment. If she likes her hair that way, whatever. But it's kind of what she's known for.
It's distracting.
Her fiance, who, I'm sorry, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. He's gay.
But he's religious, so
he's in the closet.
Yes, okay.
So automatically thematically, what are we doing here? Why are they going down the aisle? Like, why would they put each other through that? Honestly, as people, why would you say, let's go to the altar? Because your contract says so? There's no way they can make all 5 of them do it.
Well, the title of this is Runaway Groom, so maybe...
So you think these 2 episodes are basically to show everyone who breaks up?
Well, they have to do the, like
Stupid
you said...
stuff. The bachelorette party, the suit.
I swear, when we saw the preview for the final 3 episodes, we only saw 1 or 2 actual wedding,
like footage of weddings.
Yes,
yeah.
So
was that on purpose? Is that a bait and switch surprise? All 5 of them are going down the aisle.
In seasons past, we've seen footage of many a wedding. So
typically
I don't know.
In the preview, yeah.
But okay, so this season's been a train wreck. All the people are so unlikable.
And drunk all the time.
They're not the people you'd expect to see from a Love is Blind Denver season. If you know anything about American geography and Denver.
And I don't, but yeah. Why are they all conservative? Why are they all white and uncool?
It's crazy. I mean...
Sorry.
But, okay,
Oh, God. I know I'm being cringy saying it, but it's like... How dare you put us through this longer? Netflix, how dare you drag this out?
I mean, it's almost as bad as the season where there were 7 episodes in the pods and everyone was so confused.
My secondhand embarrassment has very low bounds, and this show has passed them immensely.
Oh, I mean, we need to go over before we get to why the Chalupa mystery will be solved, but not at this moment.
How's it a mystery?
Because we haven't talked about why Chalupa has come up.
Okay.
So the greatest hits of the season so far.
Lay it on us. Oh, God, I hate it all. I hate them all.
In the pods.
Where to begin?
This dude in the episode said, I love you to one girl, and then breaks up with her like 20 seconds later.
And actually, good segue, because he's religious and probably gay. He asked her, the girl he ends up with, how she would feel if her child was a member of the LGBTQ community.
Yes.
And she said she would support her child, but she wouldn't be happy about it.
Her.
Yes.
Yes. Not the one
he loved that answer. So the original girl he said, I love you to, they'd only talked about religion to say she had lost her mother. Well, he made it clear that he was religious and grew up religious. She said when her mother passed away, she found it difficult to believe in a higher power because, like, you know, the classic, like, well, why would they let my mom suffer type of thing.
Right.
So I thought that was a pretty clear answer, that she doesn't have religion in her life.
Oh boy, was he apparently blindsided.
Way to act like that's major gaslighting. He was looking for an excuse to break up with her.
But he had just told her he loved her, and then they got onto the topic of religion.
And he's like, wait, I thought you'd still be open to it. You never said you wouldn't be open. And she was like, I told you that my mom died and I, like, gave up on God. What made you feel like I'm open?
And he broke things off real quick. Oh, my, it was a very uncomfortable thing to watch.
Oh, my gosh. And okay, we are starting with this couple. This is perfect. Tells the girl he ends up with that his mom thought he was gay in high school. Why would you tell that story? Because you want someone to be like, you can be who you want to be. Like, it's okay. If you need to move to Canada to do it, to feel safe, you can live your truth. You just need to find a safe place to do it. And I feel like that's victim blaming. It's like, oh, well, what were you wearing? Like, oh, well, where are you living? But unfortunately, you have to choose shit like that based on your safety now.
Yeah.
Like, be cognizant out there.
We'll go over the couples. Okay, so this couple, salon and closeted gay.
I don't think we can make that his nickname.
Oh, what's his name? Nick?
He's like a luxury watch dealer.
Yes. He very religious, doesn't like gay people.
Okay. We can label him by that.
She apparently would be okay, but not okay with that. He
liked her answer, let's just say.
Yes, they are
the worst. Are they? Reddit hates her the worst, right?
But he sucks too, so they together are the worst.
And he's like, he is fully showing off when they get to his apartment. We're just going to land on one couple and jump all over the place. Oh, yeah, I'm very sorry. He would be so offended if I'd called it an apartment.
And like a 1960s something or other car. And
you don't impress me. What are you compensating for? Why is this dude such an overachiever? And why do I hate him so much because he's an overachiever? There are my skis. There's my sailboat. There are my medals. Oh, I have like hundreds more of those. My God.
And then she is just so needy and
she's
insecure.
hammered to the bone. She is drunk all the time and insecure. And seeking reassurance. He literally looks at her in the face and gives it to her with his words and actions. And she's like, but do you love me? Like, I don't know how he can get her to turn off. Like, I don't know what he could say to her that would be sufficient, that would shut her up, to get her to stop seeking... affection from him. Why
I rewound is because we're on the beginning of episode 10 and
I'm riled up.
Going around in circles because she's trying to get validation and he's giving her validation, but she's then, I don't know if she's not hearing him.
She's like, I'm in love with you, and it's stupid. Like, she's like a high school girl who's like, tell me you want me. Like, I don't know.
And he's like,
I want you. But then you know what? Honestly, I don't think he sells it. It does sound like he's saying
he's irritated because she's drunk and won't listen to him.
She does.
And to top things off, all he wants to do is eat his chalupa and have a good night.
Eat my chalupa, have a good night. So Neal starts going on a rant because we live somewhere where there is no Taco Bell. And he wants us to open a Taco Bell. And I'm like, do you understand how much it costs to be a franchisee? Like, do you have $1 million just laying around?
No.
That's too bad. Maybe one day. When we get rich off of our Love is Blind podcast, we'll open a Taco Bell.
When Dairy Queen inevitably closes and we can turn it
into... We'll poach the location.
We'll turn it into a T-Bell. So, I mean, when they close...
Wait, they're friends, aren't they?
They probably are.
Are they owned by the same company?
You'd have to look up all the conglomerates.
Oh, that's so much work.
Yum Foods, maybe?
That's KFC, right?
Well, don't they...
KFC is Taco Bell.
Right.
But it's Taco Bell...
It's KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut...
Not Dairy Queen.
I don't know.
But Dairy Queen got to be under something.
Yeah, we'll look it up later.
Okay.
These are the worst.
People don't care.
They're the worst. But they're not the worst individual of this season. That title goes to another contestant.
I actually don't know who you're going to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You've, looked up stuff about him.
It's all a blur, honestly, of boring white men. I'm sorry I keep bringing up race.
Next couple. We've got...
Okay, well, let's do... Okay, go ahead.
Potential overreactor. And... Holy cow... He can't handle his liquor and or drugs.
You can't say drugs.
Allegedly.
Okay, yeah.
Could be allergy medicine. We don't know.
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Could be the difference in elevation. Anyway, let's talk about it. Fine. Name them.
Joe?
Joe.
And I don't know her name.
she's the one with, like, the eye condition, right?
Yes.
So, like, she is going to be blind. Which, like, some people were taking it from that perspective of, like, okay, let's start from the beginning. What is the beginning? Nah, when they go on vacation together.
They were pretty boring in the pods.
Oh, yeah, he's the worst. He has, if you don't want spoilers from outside the show, then skip ahead, or, like, you probably wouldn't be listening to this anyway. He basically said that she's, like, a 6 or a 7. He isn't attracted to her in real life. Something about literally went on the show just to get girls. Hit on a pregnant woman. This is all from a girl who, like, her husband worked with him. And she's like, he tried to buy me a shot when I was 6 months pregnant. He
moved to Denver to be on the show. Did you list that?
No, I didn't. Ew, that's worse.
Which people think here. So he gives the tour of his quote unquote apartment or condo. And he's like, this is my PlayStation 5, but it's actually a PlayStation 4. People think that he pulled an MTV Cribs, and that
is not his place.
That wasn't actually, like, where he lives. He was
just like a staged apartment.
Or someone he knows or something.
But yeah, probably not staged, because they might have stayed there.
Right.
So, like, rented or borrowed.
Yeah, so this dude...
How do you say borrowed?
Borrow?
Borrowed.
Borrowed?
Borrowed.
Borrowed.
I really put the or like sorry.
Sorry. Borrowed. Anyway, they're on vacation on the honeymoon or whatever.
He gets hammered. Like, he looks at her. I've never seen someone so incoherent. Here's the thing. I'm not around people who are drinking very often. So there are many, many people on social media who said, have you never seen someone drunk before? Because first of all, he looks at her, he's speaking incoherently. She's like, do you need to go back to the room? Like, he goes back to the room and has a nap. She comes back many hours later. He wakes up from the nap and is so incoherent. Like, basically doesn't know where he is, questions her, like, is talking to her as if he doesn't know when or where he is. Like, when it is. To me, that didn't seem normal. But others are like, no, I've woken up still drunk from a nap, completely disoriented.
Right. It was wild.
I thought it was strange behavior. Some people online sympathized with her because she has a degenerative eye disease, so it's like, one day her husband will be her eyes. So it's like, it is scary to think that this man, the first time you're out together having drinks with friends, gets intoxicated to the point that, like, he can't stand.
Which, okay, so they move on from that. Then they go to, like, everybody meets everybody. They have a pods party or whatever. He gets hammered again.
Yeah.
And can barely speak.
Yeah.
So, like, there's no way they're going to either... They probably won't even make it to the...
aisle, I don't think.
He hates her.
The thing is, then, I think they have really good intimate moments. And I think that's the only thing that's been saving them. Is that they've been banging, even though both of them know deep down in their hearts, like, ain't no way they're getting married at the end of this.
Right.
Though I think she thought for longer than he did that she would really do it. I think for a while she was a yes. Now I agree with you that they won't even make it down the aisle.
Yes. Third couple.
This is keeping in mind that 10 and 11, as we're recording this, are out, but we're only 6 minutes into episode 10.
Yes. We'll get the boring couple out of the way. Anton, and I don't know her name because she's so boring.
The nurse.
The nurse that... She's basically a gold digger.
What?
And
just because she likes nice things, she's a nurse. She makes a lot of money.
Oh, well, I called her a gold digger because
he makes more than her, she does expect him to pay for it.
Yeah, she just continuously asks him to pay for things.
Maybe
like
I should ask you to pay
Botox.
For things. Okay, I don't get Botox. But if I did, I would want you to pay for it.
But they're just boring. Like
you would.
They're both very quiet people.
They are both people who I think have the capacity to be outgoing, but need an outgoing person to bring that out of them, and neither of them are the outgoing person for the other.
I could see them going to the altar and her saying no, but I could also see neither of them saying no out of fear that...
Like, that's how I feel about them. Like, they feel like NPCs.
Yes. So there's...
Like, you have to make the decision for them. Like, they couldn't possibly have a decision, like, thought on their own. I'm like, these people can't really like each other because they don't have a personality. But then, I think about... in the pods, you have to have a good personality. It's all you've got. So they somehow ended up together.
But then I
realized they showed us, like, nothing.
Yeah, they were the first.
They showed us, like, one conversation in the first episode. So, like, maybe they really were that boring. But then why choose to show them? Because typically, there are engaged couples. This is, like, a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
There are engaged couples who sometimes don't get shown on the show.
I mean,
like, their storyline just isn't as
They
interesting.
must think that they might be successful.
That
they need
yes,
one couple to be a yes.
True, yeah. Are they the boring yes? Yeah, okay, we can jump on from them.
Okay, so next up we have Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan.
I like them. And they both have their flaws.
Yes, she's reviled on Reddit.
Why? Because she's successful and she talks about it?
No, because apparently her and her whole family are huge right-wingers. Which, again...
Denver!
You wouldn't expect in Denver.
Maybe there are some places in Colorado. Like, in any state, there are smaller places that are maybe... But, like, Denver?
And he's very, like, opposite of her. He doesn't have a lot of money. He has a child. People don't like...
He's goofy, and she's annoyed by him, and people hate that she's annoyed by him because he seems genuine, so they're saying, like, no, he needs to be with someone who loves him for him.
A lot of people also have a problem with the way she talks about his son.
As if she's going to be the mother.
Yes, and how, like, God gave him type 1 diabetes because...
My dad had... it's weird.
It's all weird. There's no way... Here's my prediction. I think they're the most likely to get married.
I agree.
We saw 0 footage of them in the preview at a wedding, so that makes me think that they potentially don't even make it to the altar. They would never work long term.
Because their lifestyles are so different. In the last set of episodes, they looked at a $2 million house.
Yes, and he... was very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
I have a spoiler. It doesn't spoil anything about the show.
Well, you need to ask us if we want to hear it first.
Do you want to hear it?
Of course.
She does buy a house that's like $1.5 million in Denver. It doesn't it's in a trust, so you can't see who owns it.
Because maybe she was moving there anyway.
Right. It doesn't.
Or maybe they work out. I think they work out. That's my prediction.
I think they're the most likely couple that would get married and probably be divorced by the reunion.
Oh my God, they're not going to be together forever. Oh no, I think they'll still be together at the reunion. Oh, I think they'll both be She's successful. She worked in oil and gas. You can't make her look bad. So she's going to still, if they say yes at the altar, she's going to still be with him by the reunion. And then they'll get divorced. Like the one who stood by her man even though he had secret kids. But now they're divorcing.
Yes, right. Who's oh boy. Oh gosh.
You've saved.
The best for last.
Can't believe. I was like, is this who you're calling unproblematic? And then you're like, Anton. And I was like, oh, okay.
I
don't remember her name.
I don't remember his name. Or her name.
Same. Edmund?
Yes, Edmund, and she's probably the
most desirable female.
Like he is the complete wrong person for her.
Yeah.
Like they as far
Huge
apart as Sparkle,
mismatch.
Megan, and Jordan are, they are like miles further apart.
Yes.
he's just a bag of anxiety and issues and traumas.
But then because he was vulnerable with her, she really felt that because she's a social worker and she does a lot of outreach and like she's a beautiful human and she connected with his beautiful humanness because deep down he is a beautiful human, but man, he's got a lot of work to do.
Yes. Good dude.
Like the moment when he cried and said, "I'm crying with a boner," like talking about feeling different things at the same time. That made me feel like some people have labeled him on the internet. I'm not going to label him, but that did kind of make me feel like it's like, oh, like pragmatically, you just say what's on your mind. And you always have, and you've always kind of just been known as the weird guy for that.
Yeah.
But it's just who you are. His mom, that was so intense. She's a real, like, I love my sons, like, but my daughter-in-law's got to have my back. Like, she was a hard conversation.
Yeah.
And the girl handled it so well. Gosh, I wish I knew her name. Because I said, she babies Edmund so well. Friends, listeners, this man cried because they were the only couple who hadn't had sex yet. He cried. He cried and not ironically said the words, "I'm always just too nice, man."
Yeah, that's right.
Huh?
Because...
And she's sitting there being patient with him.
Well, he was saying that because she's like, I'll just sleep with some random dude, but I'm going to make you wait because I care about you. And he's like,
I know you are not going to take his side.
No, I'm just giving context as why. Because then he goes with the, I'm a great guy. Like,
I think all we need to know is that he cried because they didn't have sex.
Yes.
And cried to her and made it her problem. And she's like, I'm not having sex until marriage. Like, we're engaged. You've already promised your life to me. Why would having sex before marriage change that?
He's cried
just wait.
More than, like, any other person has ever on the show.
Combined?
I don't know about combined,
I'm
but...
being funny. See, you're so literal.
Yes.
That's why you're like, yes. Edmund was like, I don't like that you have one night stands but won't bang me. Like literally the crying meme from Intervention. Am I dating myself? Ugh. I can't believe you saved that to last. Anyway, if the closeted guy wasn't gay, I would say he and Edmund's girl should be together because they both have the patience of a saint, so they deserve someone who like would always be patient with them.
Expecting him to throw the chalupa at her.
I can't believe we're still on this scene.
If she doesn't stop, he's going to chalupa her.
I would never waste a chalupa on some insecure drunk girl. Are you kidding me? Oh, but that's... Insecure drunk girls live off of chalupas.
We love Taco Bell.
We, like, really do. I didn't even get it.
Because you were sick and couldn't eat.
I'm having flashbacks.
By my parents, we have a Taco Bell. And it's actually on the cheap end of Taco Bell pricing. So, like, there's some good deals.
That makes Neal happy.
Yeah. Got some good deals there.
This is not a commercial.
But if they'd like to sponsor us...
Coupons. A franchise, perhaps? Is that too much to ask? We need to go watch the next hour and 4 minutes of this. And probably not the next episode.
No,
like,
we'll save
We're going to have to do another episode. You're like, you've been talking forever. We cannot talk about any more episodes. Dude, we had to talk about 9 episodes.
I know. We'll come back at the end.
Don't leave. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. Now we have to talk really fast.
I told Neal we have to pee, and so he purposely was talking very slowly. Did I say we have to pee? We pee in synchronicity?
What on earth just
Oh
happened?
my gosh. So this is only talking about the 10th episode.
Yes,
We still haven't even watched the 11th.
which is not the weddings, because the weddings are next week. Dumb.
Okay, we know more names
We can't
now.
even say weddings plural.
Like,
Potential.
at this point? Oh, so Annie and Nick,
Oh boy.
just full breakup. Sorry.
Let's set the stage.
I blew it. I
The-
just blew my load.
The chalupa was eaten, and they cut to the.
It's not the same conversation.
No, that conversation ended right after we unpaused, and we come back to them like 20 minutes later, and they're sitting down on the couch, and Nick's like, "Oh man, I'm so glad we get to sit
20
down."
minutes later on the episode.
Yes.
It's the next day.
Yes.
Or like, we assume the next day.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad we got to sit down. We had some brunch. We can just talk." And I'm like, "Oh, they're just gonna, talk things out. She's gonna apologize," which she does. He just up and says, "I can't marry you."
I do not want to get married. She then tries to... She's like a really bad salesperson, and she tries 4 different tactics. It's embarrassing. So her first tactic is, Nick, why can't you just let yourself be happy? As if he's self-sabotaging and breaking up because he can't let himself have a good thing. So that doesn't work, and he looks her dead in the face and says, I'm going to say no at the altar. Yeah. And then she takes the, you're taking this away from me, this experience away from me approach. It's not fair to her, but it's it doesn't take 2 people to break up. It only takes 1. You can't tell him, no, don't do this. Don't break up. Now, do I think he is the kind of person who I bet when he's in a relationship, it's very easily on again, off again?
Yeah.
Part of me did feel like maybe he was just doing that to emphasize to her, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't have another night of you questioning whether or not I like you. So finally he's like, I'm not happy. It's over. She's like, then go pack your bags. I'm like, yes, this is what you should have said from the beginning. Stop trying to sell yourself to him. It's embarrassing. And this comes from someone who got cheated on and really embarrassingly tried to upsell herself. Girl, just find someone who wants to buy you at full price. Metaphors.
Those good one.
Thank you. He's like, I am not so I'm proud of her because they're gonna go packing, and then she's like, I think you're really gonna regret this, and I'm like, no, stop talking to him, let him maybe go and regret this. On the one hand, I do think it's kind of crazy. Does getting down on one knee mean nothing to you?
But as we see later on in the episode, everyone this season has clocked this dude as a McGee's.
It's true.
And I hope when they all watch the season or have watched the season, they see how he treated the first girl, how he makes these snap decisions, and
But she is also very unstable.
Yes.
And insecure.
Yes.
They both suck, but he sucks.
I think Netflix is probably pissed at him. Dude, just go to the altar and say no.
Well, nice segue. So that's 1 bites the dust.
Yes. So now we're
by
down
the end of the episode.
We're down to 4. Now, nothing really happens the rest of the episode. They're
trying on dresses.
Yeah, they're trying on dresses and tuxedos. And Joe, who, we already don't like, he just, from the beginning, when Nick asks him, who did you bring with you?
As in Nick Lachey.
Yes, Nick Lachey. He's already
over it.
All these other dudes have said how locked in they are. I'm just what is going on here? I thought we were just trying on tuxedos.
I thought this was just a suit fit. Because, of course, Nick is catching up. He's asking them about their feelings. Are they sure? What's going good? what's been a struggle. And all the other guys are just totally engaging. Like, you do know you signed up for Love is Blind, right, bro?
Right. And he's trying on his tux, and
First of all, he's nay-naying everything. She's like, what about this color? What about this color? And he's like, nah.
And then his friend asks him, I don't remember.
Is it starting to feel real? Or
Yes.
some generic question that you would ask at a suit fitting on a show like Love is Blind.
And it, like, sets him off, and
Sets him off.
he's just like...
Well, first of all, she's like, do you want a tie? And she's like, I can tie it for you. And he's like, I can tie a tie. And he, like, tries twice and fails. So now he's, like, embarrassed on television, sweating, not feeling the whole thing. He's like walking away into the dressing room, and she's like, do you want to try on pants, like, for size? And he's like, nah, I'm good. Like, we're good. Dude hasn't even tried on pants.
And then he goes...
He's not gonna be in a suit.
He goes to the, like, confessional area of filming, and he's like, you know what, I can't do this. We can do this tomorrow. And then he grabs his phone and runs out of the building.
Leaves. Like, his friends follow him. Like, run after him.
It gets in his... And, like, I'm trying to remember the previews. Someone doesn't get out of their car at some point, but it wasn't a white truck. I think does he go to the wedding and just not even get out of the car? Or is that
the episode was called Runaway Groom. That wouldn't be Nick, because we didn't get to groom with him.
Right. I don't know. There's definitely a scene we haven't seen with him and Madison.
But here's the thing. You can't not tell her that he did that.
Right.
Like, imagine if he changes his mind, goes in, tries pants on, gets to the altar, and no one has told her that he had an epic meltdown while trying on suits.
I'm sure
it's like the worst cold feet I've ever heard.
The conversation that I remember in the preview is probably them talking about it.
You're like, is this a first for Love is Blind? Yes, because who meltdowns enough that they basically quit the show? Which I know it's a weird thing because it's like breaking up and quitting the show go hand in hand. But also, where was Nick Lachey? Why did he go home from the suit fitting? Why didn't we bring him in to have a heart-to-heart a la, like, occasional Chris Harrison, Jesse Palmer, Bachelor moment?
He hasn't driven away yet, so they might be, like, scrambling to get him.
Get Nick. They're talking into their ears.
This is all going to lead up to a great reunion that's probably going to be disappointing because Nick Lachey and his wife suck at the reunion, but...
They got better one season, didn't they, when they were finally holding people accountable?
I think it was last season.
Because we made a joke being like, you know, the producers are in their ear right now being like, press it.
Yeah.
Press it. Ask them again.
But
ask them again.
Everyone is so unlikable that it, like, there's going to be so much fighting at the reunion.
Wasn't there a really unbearable guy who didn't even make it out of the pods? Like, there are
Mike.
some interest... Yes. So, I mean, you have enough to fill a reunion if you do it right, even though it's, I think, a fail of a season.
Right.
And I mean, I think statistically it's going to be a fail of a season because I think they're going to get one couple.
Yeah.
Because even if more than one gets married, there's only going to be one together by the reunion, I think. Oh my gosh, when we forgot. We were like Anton and Allie, right?
Yeah.
We're like, oh, they're so boring. They're not. He's like a secret partier. Used to talk about, oh, his bro used to party and drink. And then they sit down with the bro, and the bro's wife is like, no, it was both of them. Like, him trying to be like, it was just the other guy. No, they go to strip clubs, they go out partying. And so she clocked, like, how much alcohol they had in the fridge, and it was all gone.
Yes.
So, like, maybe he just drinks a normal amount for, like, a single guy in his 30s, but she has a problem with it. So, to me, that's another inherently uncompatible example. Like the season with, I was in the military, and I think the existence of military is wrong.
Yeah.
You can't work then.
Right.
It doesn't work. I feel the same way about this. If you're what would be considered like a heavy drinker / partier, and the other person sees that as concerning, you will never meet in a happy middle. There is no happy middle.
Right.
Everyone's unhappy if they're in the middle.
Right. And again, this is episode 10. There is still trouble in paradise for a bunch of couples that we haven't seen yet. I swear, Jordan and Sparkle Megan, who seem like the boring couple that's going to get married, there's audio of her saying, like, is coming home to you enough? Like, I don't know if this is what I want in a marriage. And then, I thought there was something else. She complains like twice.
But also, can we talk about, if you're really going to marry someone and they're going to be your forever, I know the $2 million thing is crazy, but she did say she was going to sell her house where she was moving from and put, like, say the house was $2 million, she would put $1.5 million down and just have a $500,000 mortgage that they would split.
Right.
If someone was like, hey, I'm going to pay for 3/4 of this house, you can put your name on the mortgage, you just have to go halfsies on a $500,000 mortgage, I'd find a way to make that mortgage payment. I'd be like, thank God. I feel so lucky that I fell in love with you for who you are. Also, I love that you can pay for this $2 million home.
They fight about deep conversations, too. That was the other thing.
Deep conversations.
Yeah, she thinks they don't have deep conversations anymore.
Got it.
And he's like, well,
he is a silly Billy, like you. And he also is like Nick, like, I just want to eat my chalupa. Like, you're all pretty... And I say this with so much love in my heart, but you're like simple guys, you know?
Right.
Like, it's not about the finer things in life. Or the deepness.
But that's why they're not going to work.
Incompatible. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll watch maybe we'll talk about episode 11 too after we watch it. We're going to save it though. I doubt enough will happen that we can podcast about one episode.
Right.
We should have been podcasting every episode.
If it's anything like this episode, we'll podcast it.
Right, which I imagine it's going to be.
Yeah, because I think, we're going to be down.
Because we're going to have more breakups, yes.
I think we'll have at most 3 weddings and maybe only 2.
I can't see KB and Edmund. But the way she talks about him, they talk like they're locked in.
The majority of the wedding scenes were them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, what do you guys think? Leave your predictions down below. I don't even know if there is a down below. No one watches this on YouTube. Wherever you're downloading this, I love you and I appreciate you. And please keep doing it. And please like and comment. We love you. Bye.